Hello all, Seriously's here, back again for some more finishing Permadeath, and I'm back on the home planet, somewhere that isn't the base, just so I could take a peek around at night, have an actual night. Now actually it matters that it's not night, because we want animals to spawn, because I did figure out what's going on with those feed animal missions. It is 4 a.m., so we're about to be morning, but I did see some animals on the scanner, so let's go take care of this right away. So what happened is between episodes, I took a look at my log, or take a look at my log. I have very little left. I have nothing left, only feeding animal missions. On the way back to handing in the missions, I found a hollow terminus. It was the last thing I needed. Handed in all the missions, and then went to try to figure out what was going on. And I did what I suggested. I went to the Nexus and I grabbed a Tame Animals mission. And that's sort of when I noticed something was up. I'm like, taming animals, that's not the same as feeding them. I think I know what's going on. I need creature pellets. So let's make 10 of those. I need to feed 11 animals, but let's see how many we can get with one creature pellet. Here's some. Here's some animals around here somewhere. Yeah, watch this. Let's get this going on. Boop. Creature pellet. Yeah, they all see that. Bunch of them see it. We're gonna get any marks on this quest progress here? Are we selected on the quest? Uh-oh. We're not. There we go. Yeah, we're at 3 of 11 now. That certainly beats 0. So let's try something here and scare them a bit and see if they go back to that pellet and if we get further progress. Like same, yes we do, the same as it works on Nexus missions. All right, well, let's gather a couple more around since we need 11 total and we made 10 pellets. Let's just use some of these. Oh, a little bit of a pause hiccup there in the game. Whoops, no, I don't want to do that. I want to scan. Oh yeah, there's animals everywhere. I think we're going to be finished this mission in no time at all. These missions. Let's just throw one over there. Yeah, we got a bunch of animals from that. I think we're going to be done. Yeah, 11. I'm pretty sure that's the maximum, and I'm pretty sure we got more than the maximum. Another difference between creature pellets and bait items that you tame them with is that creature pellets will produce faecium. They're gonna poop for us if we feed them bait, and I don't really need to pick that up. I don't think. Cargo. I mean, I'm growing it in my biodomes on this planet. I got 368 here, and I'm pretty sure I have some in my nutrient processor. Let's take a peek. Portable, yeah. Oh, get out of the way, guys. Thank you. Let's see. Yeah, 204. I got lots, but I do have room for those, so let's put those in there because they're going to be good to have, I suppose. It's not too often that I really need to feed them versus tame them, but if I'm going to stack those missions again, which I think I'm going to do, because let's make the next part of this video handing in those 7 and then showing the total progress that I have made. Actually, perhaps we should show the interim progress in case we cap out on stuff. Oh, there we go. No, not the anomaly, the space station. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the animal spawn increases at daytime, regardless of whether or not you're at a place on your planet that is always daylight. I don't think it's specifically the light that affects animal spawns, but the time of day on the clock. So it doesn't really matter if I was at my base. We would have had low animal spawns if I hadn't waited around for morning to start. All right, so before we hand this in, let's take a gander at where we are at with reputations and such. The catalog milestones, was that right? That is right. Okay, so the GAC, we've only done 12 missions for total still, so we need to do tons more missions. We have learned a decent number of more words. I showed this off last time, but before we handed in the missions, that doesn't change anything for words. But rank certainly does, and I believe we were bronze before, so that's a good increase. We are also getting pretty high up there in Corvax. We're almost gold. Yeah, we're almost gold in both of these, so we do want to do more missions for them. We're already at most favored. That's great. How about these guys? Made significant progress here. 38 missions. 55. Yeah, we're getting well high up there. We have a bit more progress to go there. We should do that. If we take more missions, we'll certainly get up there. And yeah, wow, we're almost totally done with Explorers Guild. I believe we are at rank 9 with Explorers Guild already. So that lets us take a bunch of missions. But let's hand these in and see what that gets us. I should have checked my inventory first, because maybe I'm going to be getting a lot of neural ducts and quantum. Yeah, all right, let's back out of here. Make sure I have space for this. Yeah, that should be enough, probably. Some of those might stack with each other. Let's see. How many pages? Oh, it's just those missions to hand in anyway. That's fine. That is fine. When I was doing this before, I had, I don't know how many pages of missions to hand in, and I just put a little, a mug leaning on my mouse button. I just left the cursor up here on the top slot, and if you just hold it down, it'll auto-complete these missions for you. Provided you don't run out of inventory room and have missions that grant items for you. You'll get a mistake if that happens. You'll have to back out. But, yeah, I just held it down for quite a while. Sold all that stuff away. All those rewards. Some of them were good, thermic condensate and stuff. I stored that in the freighter. Just collected the valuable stuff and sold quantum accelerators and such. There's some more explorer reputation. And even more. I wonder if we'll hit max rank for them. Let's find out. Let's also browse missions. Why not take some more while we're here? See what we can take. Well, we can definitely take a level 4 Explorer one, but I don't really want to look at him in person. We are still not at rank 8, though, for reputation. That's weird. I thought we were at rank 9. All right, well, let's back out and see what happens. But first, we're going to take this, because we need more of that reputation. And killing 11 creatures stacks. These ones don't stack, and I don't need the Viking reputation. All right. So we took a mission, but let's see if we get any milestones updating. Just takes a second usually to update. Well, let's sell off that stuff and see what happens when we back out of here. All right, what did we get? Neural duct, they're gone. Storm crystal I will keep. That's some more warp hypercore fuel. Anything else to sell? I think that was it. All right, let's take a gander. Yeah, can we store that in the high capacity? We cannot. All right, well, let's store that in the multi-tool. Oh, I bet that wasn't all of it. We were pretty much full. It wasn't all of it. Let's get rid of 3 particles of sand. Clean our pockets out. Turn our pockets inside out. All right, I don't know why I'm heading over to this side, but I sort of want to take a peek because I know this is an S-class weapon, but I can't remember what it looks like. Yeah, it's unfortunate that this is only a 2-planet system, and I've checked both planets, and this is just not a great upgrade. I mean, if you like this style, that's pretty cool. That it's S-class in the cabinet up here, but a lack of variety of planets to swap that multi-tool around with is a shame. That's just my luck. And of course, plasma grenade launcher is the only upgrade for this one here. Great. Great system. Teases you very much. And this has not respawned in forever. All right. I don't know even what I need, so I don't know what I'm looking to buy. Copper, that's good. That's what I wanted to do. Make some fuel. I made some recently because I ran out. Hello, freighter, there we go. But I also have a bunch more of this stuff I bought. Bromide salt, where did I get that from? Oh, maybe some of those things that I got from handing those missions stacked straight into my freighter storage because I have the matter beam. Neat. Well, let's grab these. I certainly don't think I got 29 bromide salt from frigate missions. I think I would have. Yeah. The sac venom almost for sure I got from frigate missions. But that's a lot of bromide salt. All right, put that there. Put that there. We will sell these off. Can I carry this much? I can. All right, we will sell these off as well. And you know what? Those two, because I don't need those. Can't hold any in the exosuit, so I will put that in the Starship so I can sell those off. Oh, wow, we've got a lot of hot ace. Okay, that's why I can't put that away. All right, let's get over to the freighter and start cooking after I sell some stuff. And of course, there's no pilots, so back to the trade terminal, I guess. All right, so as you can see, I can't switch to the freighter from here. That's new. Maybe the matter beam changes or when that came in. Neat. Cool. I haven't tried that in a while. I just assumed I couldn't sell from my freighter on the space station, even if your freighter was in the system. Oh well, I didn't need to move stuff around. But there we go. Pyrite grease is gone. Bromide salt is gone. Did I move anything else over? Doesn't look like it. But I do have that indium in the Starship to sell. Don't need that lenmium. I've got lots. I think I have 80 lenmium or something crazy on the freighter. 40. Herox, you're gone. All right. And did you have anything neat on this side for sale? Phosphorus, I guess, is neat, but I'm producing it. I don't need to pay attention to that. But you know what I did see on the other side that I should go buy some more of, because we can't make that much more fuel if I don't, is tritium. And I don't really want to buy it from the terminal here and affect the markets too much, but I'm gonna. How much is for sale? Quite a bit. How much can I hold? Let's try 4,500 because I doubt I can even hold that much. I really wish there was a way to just type this quantity in. Click, 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 click. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, well, let's take a look at how much I can hold. Oh, right, I didn't sell the sac venom and granitine. All right, well, let's do that real quick. Boink. I knew I'd moved other things over. There we go. And we'll go back and count again anyway. Make sure I can hold a decent amount. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 3,250. That's quite a decent amount. Let's just buy that much. Or, you know what? Click, click. Yeah, that's great. I didn't realize we could do that. I can probably hold this much over there. I totally can. Awesome. That's going to save tons of time in the future. I didn't realize I could do that. Today I learned. Now, let's take a peek. Let's do some sort of math in my head. I've got way more of this than I do of this. And I need to turn that into dihydrogen. And 20 of these turns into 5 becomes 250. Okay, so each of these is 1,000. So I only have 3 stacks of that compared to multiple stacks of that. We are going to be waiting for some pilots, I believe. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Yeah, jelly wasn't for sale on either side. Is that a Starship coming in? I saw somebody out there. Yep, alright. Come on, dihydrogen. Fighters, huh? I think fighters sometimes carry that. I don't think it's specifically tied to class. I'm sure it's just random in each system, but let's take a gander. I believe my reason for thinking fighters carry dihydrogen is that in this system, they do. Yeah, dihydrogen jelly. All right, perfect. That's way more than enough. Is it? How much can I hold? Stacks to 10 each, and I had Let's try it. 120. Perfect. And I could put more in the freighter, but that should be pretty much more than enough to even it out. I'm just eyeballing it. Just doing some estimating. We'll see how it pans out. Let's see how good my guesstimates are. How much of that tritium can we get rid of? Condense down into fuel. Now I believe my frigates are... Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. What was that? Did I detect an object? I guess it's gone because I'm too close to my freighter. Yeah, I would like to condense as much of this down into fuel as possible. It takes up a lot less space that way. Oh, right, yeah, I don't believe any of my frigate missions are back yet. I only sent out the 2 last night. And they were both long ones, so they should be back tonight. So we'll check on them, but I'm pretty sure they are not available for... Hello, space. Interesting. Things are still loading in. Okay. All right. And where's the other one? On this side, probably? Yeah. Okay. But this one is back, so let's call it in. If I have room in my... Probably not, now that I bought all that tritium. Ooh, I do. Excellent. Thermic condensate. I saw that come by. And a lot of units. Excellent. Was that a trade mission? Yeah, I barely gained anything. Storage augmentation. Yum. Alright. Magna Gold, I don't think I can hold any more of that. No, I've got 80 of that. Yeah, 40 of these because I get it so often from pirates, and 80 of the rest of them. So I can make a lot of this stuff that I also have a lot of because this keeps coming back from frigate missions too. I basically have an unlimited supply of these minerals, and I don't ever need to even bother turning cobalt into any of this stuff, you know? I don't need to make these things ever. They're just unlimited in their... Frigate missions are great for this stuff. If you're making stasis devices or fusion igniters, frigate missions saves you half of your farming time. You basically only need the flowers and the gas. Now, I don't know where you would get the sulfurine and nitrogen and radon from, because I don't tend to get them from frigate missions. Supply depots, from raiding supply depots, you can get them frequently from that, but you have to do a lot of those either missions from the Nexus or hunting them down yourself. So I tend not to do those too often. So I need my farms that produce gas. That is, yeah, weird. Freighter, let's sell off anything I didn't want to keep. Magna Gold. I do want to combine. I do want to combine that down. But we're not doing that today. What we are condensing down today is fuel. And one of the reasons I put that dihydrogen jelly straight into my inventory is because despite the matter beam, I am fairly certain I cannot put things into here. Exosuit, Starship. Yeah, I do not have a freighter category here or a storage item, storage container inventory here. So I do need it either in my suit or here. All right, so we get 250, but only use up 5 of these. So every 20, yeah, every 20 is 1,000. This I will put directly into the freighter because we're going to be combining it as a crafted product from our inventory directly. We don't need to do any refining for that. Next, and you know what, maybe I'll get rid of that storm crystal. Back out of here. It's just a little bit in the way. And I do have room for it somewhere on the freighter. Whew, not very many of those. Maybe I should go collect some of those. That's fun. I like hanging around on stormy planets. Maybe we'll see some tornadoes. On, I believe not last Friday, 2 Fridays ago, on survival, I got out of my starship on Mary Lizzie's Friday night stream and was about 400 feet in the air because tornado was happening right where my ship was, and I got out of my ship and it just shot me straight into the air. Whoops, don't move that, move that. And I'm like, that's never happened to me on permadeath, but it could, so I should be on the lookout for that when I'm landing on stormy planets. Something to keep an eye out for is that when you get out of your ship, you're on the ground. Fortunately, having just got out of my ship from being on a space station or wherever I was, I had plenty of jetpack fuel and it wasn't an issue to land. And it was just survival anyway. I would have lost quite a bit of inventory items, but that's fine. I could earn them back again, no problem. Not that I think I have died on survival. I'm fairly certain. Actually, no. On that save, I died getting to my ship. So I have died on survival. Yeah, I didn't make it to my ship. And that made me worried for permadeath because I'm like, well, if I can die in survival just getting to my ship, how am I going to survive in permadeath? And the answer is having a bit more experience and a bit of luck, basically. Starting on a planet that has sodium nearby or a cave nearby really helps quite a bit. Knowing how to do things like the melee boost, even though you have very little running time and very little jetpack capacity at the beginning, that helps a ton. You can move quite a bit faster using that technique. So knowing what you're doing and getting a little bit of luck in your surrounding planet can help a ton in your survivability up into getting to your ship. And after that, it's almost easy to survive. You just have to be a little bit careful, pay a little bit of attention, and not get cavalier about attacking sentinel walkers, apparently. Those can get very dangerous. And it's been a long time since I've fought sentinel walkers on permadeath. So maybe we should practice that a bit, you being a bit more careful. Maybe we can find somewhere with some cover, or we can try our scatter blaster on the other multi-tool, because that works pretty great on walkers, to be honest. You get up right close to their feet, and they have a hard time shooting you with their laser. They have to turn around in circles, and you have a very easy time of hitting their legs because the scatter blaster has such a good radius, a good burst area. So maybe that's what we'll try. The Blaze Javelin works great for taking out that final centerpiece once you get all the armor off, though. It's like 2 hits, 3. Whereas the Scatter Blaster you have to like empty a whole clip or 2 into, which happens really quick with the Scatter Blaster, but that reload time is killer. Well, it feels like it. It feels like, oh my god, come on, just put the bullets in faster. Come on, come on, go, go, go. He's almost dead. Come on, come on, come on. One of the reasons I really like the Blaze Javelin is that the reload time is sort of faster. It's just the hot menu here, you know, like that. You can do it like that, and if you have all of your protections recharged, that'll be the first one that pops up is your Blaze Javelin, so it's super duper fast. And I believe that was the last dihydrogen we were carrying on our person, but we have like 80, 70 more or something crazy like that on the freighter. So let's grab that. Yeah, it looks like I vastly overestimated. It looks like we're going to have a lot of dihydrogen left over. So maybe let's not do that. Let's start making fuel now. And I don't want to make... Oh, that's only because that's all I can carry? Yeah, they stack up to 10. So let's make 6 and put them there. That'll free up some slots, and then I can probably make lots. And if it caps out at 30, no it doesn't, it caps out at 25. So let's keep 2 back and see what we are short on. It is tritium. Okay, great. That's pretty good. High capacity, perfect. Okay, and that should do us on frigate missions for quite a while. So what I will do is I will store this stuff. Oh my god, I had more in here. Well, now I know that it's tritium that I need the most. And if I'm going to buy some stuff, actually, let's do some math. Let's do some math now and figure out how much of this I've got and how much of tritium I'm going to need in the future. All right. So that's 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 and a half. That's 5,000 and a half. That is 7,000 and a half. So 7,500 dihydrogen is what I'm carrying, plus the dihydrogen I have in my exosuit, but I generally use that for recharging the animus beam. So I'm going to hang on to that myself. And I have, let's just say 500. So I need 7,000 tritium, and I can hold it directly here, no problem. Let's go get that right now. Let's make sure this is empty. I see the green light. I want to make sure I didn't leave anything in there. They're fairly stable. I don't have too many issues leaving things in my freighter inventory and coming back later. If I make an autosave with them in there, generally they're in there later. Not too big of a deal. But in the past, there were some significant issues with that. And, I'm a little bit wary. I like to make sure it's empty. There we go, autosave made. We're going to head back to that space station. And we are going to wait for some pilots. Oh, that's not ideal. You know what? Let's do a quick pulse. Try to get rid of that freighter that's right beside the space station. Hopefully we can do that by pulsing for just a little bit. Let's see, what else can I do sorting wise? We should probably drop that chromatic metal. We've got tons, like a preposterous amount. There's almost 2,000 right there. And there's 2,000 that, yeah, I got tons. All right, let's turn around and see if that thing is gone. Hard to tell. And I do not know why it is targeting that up there on the planet. Let's head back to the space station maybe. That's better. Or the anomaly, whatever. They're right near each other. But let's keep an eye out to make sure that freighter isn't there. I don't want the NPCs to be landing on the freighter that's outside the space station. I would prefer that they don't have that alternate place to land. Yeah, that one might be close as well, but I don't think so. So, good that I stopped that far away. Yeah, that's definitely too far away for them to land on. Oh, okay, you're in range? You're right beside the entrance to the space station, and they're not doing it themselves, huh? All right. Well, that's a bit more Viking reputation that I'm maxed out on. So, there you go. All right, NPCs, bring us the tritium that we would like, please. That's a very long runway. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Not hunting starships here. But I do think that's what I'm going to do. Oh, I don't know, maybe tomorrow? We'll see. It's coming up because I want to make, I've made quite a bit. Handing in all of those missions got me from 17,000 something nanites up to 24,000 something nanites. So that was a good chunk. But you saw that took 2 episodes worth of doing to finish them all. And probably about another half hour of handing them in, to be honest. Maybe not a full half hour, but I did have to do some preparation, like emptying my inventory and that sort of such. So, yeah, maybe. Speaking of time, we are almost out of it. So let's hopefully have an NPC land real quick that is carrying tritium. Because I just bought the station supply. And I haven't reloaded the game or spent enough time for it to replenish on its own. That was the guy who was carrying jelly, but I didn't pay enough attention to see if he also had tritium. But given that he was carrying the dihydrogen jelly, I'm going to guess that he doesn't also carry... Ow. My head. You hit me with your ship. Okay. Nope, none here. That hauler just landed. You're next. We're going to ignore yellow fighter. And we will go to the green fighter afterwards. If this guy doesn't have any. And we need 7,000, so one guy is not going to have enough. Oh, right. Click, 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 click. Why can't I buy to my freighter anymore? I could before, right? That's what I thought was so cool. Okay, well, how much can I hold here? 4,000 maybe? No, I don't think I have that many slots. Okay, let's go to sell Starship, sell all of that. We want to sell, that's about it. Oh, I can sell that. We stock that up real quick too. Okay, buy. Yeah, all right. Well, that's not good. I doubt we'll be able to buy 4,000. That's quite a bit. Oh, great, we can. So I need 3,000. Can I hold that in my inventory? Yes, I can. Okay, so the next one that lands will get us what we need to even out our dihydrogen to our tritium. So let's make an autosave and see if there's any more ships coming in. Yeah, all right, let's take a peek at you. And if you don't have any tritium, we'll just grab it off screen. That's the yellow ship again, isn't it? Oh, no, it's similar style. It's got the viper nose, but different wings. And it's blue, obviously. Right, talk to the pilot. Talk to the pilot. All right, what do you have for us, sir? Tritium? Tritium? No, see, yeah, the fighters here seem to all have dihydrogen, or something like that is on my mind. Maybe all the haulers have tritium? All right, I said just one more ship, but I'm going to ask this explorer. Why is that landing pad up? Weird. Oh, they all are. No, that one is stuck up too. That one isn't. Weird. Anyway, tritium. That's what I'm looking for. What do you got? What do you got? Nothing. You're a different explorer. Maybe you have tritium. It's pretty addicting to just gamble on what these guys are selling. Especially if you're in a new system where you don't know. I saw that he had jelly too, so it's not just the fighters who are carrying the dihydrogen jelly here. Good to note. All right. We didn't get any more, so I don't need to make a new autosave. But I will get the rest of that tritium off camera. And I don't know if I'll make it all into fuel or if I will try to store it. I want to have some of this on hand at any time, just to have the capacity to make more. So I'll have probably one slot of each of tritium and dihydrogen. But yeah, until next time, everyone, have a good time.